Good evening. Our names are Aaron, Rex, and Emily. We are students from MS4 class, and our presentation title is pollution. Our presentation is in 3 parts. In part 1, I will talk about air pollution. In part 2, Rex will talk about water pollution. And in part 3, Emily will talk about ground pollution. Then let's start part 1, air pollution. Air pollution is mainly divided into 2 parts: artificial cause and natural factors. Artificial cause is mainly by cars, factories, and fuel consumptions, and natural factors are mainly by volcanoes and yellow dust. This is a picture of artificial cause, and this is yellow dust, which is a natural factor. This pollution is a really serious problem in our world. It makes lots of problems it makes problems with animals and plants, and mostly it makes us smog. Animals get lung disease and they can't breathe. And if animals can't breathe, that also means that we can't breathe. And plants become yellow and white. This is the plants when they turn yellow and white, and they eventually die. We have lots of solutions to fix this problem, and actually we know it all, and it's really simple. Do not use exhaust gas, ride bikes and use your cars, do not use gasoline, and plant trees. That completes part 1, air pollution, and now I will hand you to my partner Rex for part 2.
My name is Rex, and I'm MS4. Water pollution is very serious in our world, but we don't care or don't realize the seriousness of water pollution. Water pollution is generated by many causes. First, domestic sewage is the first cause of the water pollution. Synthetic detergent and shampoo and hair conditioner or wax and other things are thrown in the river and flow in the ocean. And this is the first 3 causes in our water pollution. Next, factory waste is the second reason of our water pollution. The factory waste retain many noxious heavy metals, and that water flow in the ocean, and fishes and seaweed retain the noxious heavy metals too. And this is kind of heavy metals: quicksilver, lead, and cadmium. This is that is complete my part 2, and next my partner Emily.
There's ground pollution that happens on the ground of ours. I'm going to talk about some kinds of ground pollution. In the example at the top, there's ground pollution that causes crop dusting. If people use some agricultural chemical which are hard to dissolve naturally, it moves and pollutes the air, the ground, even air and water. This ground pollution disturbs growing plants and has a bad effects on animals and humans. To resolve this problem, we have to use eco-friendly agricultural chemical instead of chemistry stuffs, or put the nature enemy to remove insects. Another cause of ground pollution is throwing garbage too much. Some metals like plastic or styrofoam needs a very long time to rot, so they stay underground and they serve growing plants just as agricultural chemical. To stop this ground pollution that causes trash, we shouldn't dump trash without control. Also in government, they have to crack down discharging toxic waste in factories. I hope people know the seriousness of ground pollution and try to resolve it. That's the end of our presentation about pollution. And do you have any questions?